Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Lily, and for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for dropping by. It always means the world to me to have your support, so really appreciate it. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about shoes, and these are definitely my second favorite items right after bags. So for these shoes, they are from the brand Cosy Island. Thank you so much, Cosy Island, for sending these over to me. I am really excited to show you guys all of this. I did do a collab with Cosy Island a couple years ago, but I was definitely really curious to see what type of shoes they have in their lines currently. So when they reached out to send this, you know, really excited to share them with you. Really excited to look into them. I do have them right over here, and I did take the liberty of, you know, doing a sneak peek at one of the shoes, and very comfortable, very elegant. So I'm really looking forward to kind of unwrapping the other two with you. But essentially, if you are looking for heels, if you are looking for that nice, sleek, elegant outfit and comfortable shoes that are also very versatile, Cosy Island is definitely a brand to consider. They do offer lots of styles, but the styles I'm going to show you today, I do think they're very versatile and they can go with any outfit. So if that sounds like something of interest to you, go ahead and grab a coffee, grab a tea, and let's get right into the video. All right, so I will preface this by saying that I have not opened two of these boxes, so I don't know what these shoes are gonna look like, whether they're gonna fit. So this is, you know, just all my initial impression. So to show you what these look like, I'm gonna just really quickly go through the rundown. This is the box. It does say Cosy Island, and it's, you know, very straightforward, very simple, and I like that. This is, you know, obviously the style of shoes here. It doesn't state the model, but it does show you the style. So, you know, obviously when you open it, you will know what you get. This heel is in black color, and I got it obviously because, you know, you can match black with everything. The model is called Gracelithe Pointed Toe Low Heeled Mule. Although I guess, yeah, I guess so. There's no strap to it, but anyways, I should say that. I should just share it with you. So let's go ahead and open this together. I am quite excited to see how this fits. So unwrapping it, looks like this, very nice packaging, and you have your shoes kind of in here. So let's go ahead and take those out. I'm just gonna put this on the ground so it's easier for me this way. But yes, unwrapping the shoes. Nice, I like these. Okay, so first impressions, what do I think? I think that the quality, it seems really sturdy. I like the fact that there's traction on the back, and I do like this fabric-y material just because I feel like it can expand. One thing I do want to tell you is that, again, this is the low-heeled version. Do have standard, which is the heels are obviously longer, so I don't really feel comfortable wearing, you know, really high heels for a general occasion, so I thought this would be perfect. But what I wanted to tell you is that these actually come in a regular A to C shoe fit and a wide D to E. So for me personally, I have wide feet, so it was really nice to see that there's an option for folks who have wider feet like myself. So yeah, let's see how this looks. There is some really nice padding. Just looking over here to show you and share with you all the details so I make sure I don't, you know, essentially miss anything. But essentially they do have arch support, they have latex cushioning, and anti-slip, basically what I just mentioned earlier. And so just to let you know, this is 2.17 inches. The standard heels are going to be 2.8 inches. So for you folks who enjoy, you know, a higher heel, you do have that option. This fabric, they're saying it's called Air Weave fabric, and they say that it has 3D air holes, enhanced breathability, 20% stretch. Again, great for gals with wider feet like myself. And obviously the contoured cushioning, the arch support's really important for everyday wear, for walking, the wide toe shoe box. Yeah, and the fact that it's just so elegant. I just wanted to share with you a little bit of the specs so you know, what this is rather than just me showing you a shoe. So after taking all of that wrapping off, this is what it looks like. And they do have these shoes in like silver buckle, obviously a plethora of designs, but again, I opted for the black because it's very classic, it's very standard. You can match it with anything, and I really like the gold just because I love, you know, gold hardware, gold jewelry. I like the warmth of it, so I think this is really nice. And as you can see really quickly, I'm just kind of, yeah, very soft. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's very, very soft. So I as I've gotten older, I really value comfort over style. The fact that you have both style and comfort, it's the best of both worlds. I'm just gonna really quickly try it on to see if it fits me, but I am gonna do an actual try on for you all with, like, you know, an outfit, just so you can kind of see how it looks on the body. And it looks great. It fits very well and it's comfortable, at least, you know, from initial trying it on. And I do love the pointed toe look. I feel like it's very elegant. It's very polished. And yeah, this is what the shoe looks like. So again, I'm going to insert clips for you, but just wanted to quickly show you the shoes. And this is the other side of it. It does have the branding Cosy Island on the inner part here. So there you go. Lovely, lovely. And I just wanted to tell you that I am a size 8. Typically, I did order the size 8 wide. You can see that it says 8W here, just because, again, I have wider feet, so this fits perfectly. And yeah, just looking to see, love how, like, there's the grip here, so we make sure that we don't slip, you know. Anyways, this is the first pair of shoes I wanted to show.
Step, step, feeling the floor, looking in the glass and wanting more. Lace them tight or slip them on. Walk until the sun is gone. 1, 2, click and clack. Never even looking back.
And next I want to talk about, they are the same model. It's also the Gracelithe Pointed Toe Low Heeled Mule. Comes in the same packaging. I'm not going to bore you with that. I did take a sneak peek at these, so I do have the paper wrapping kind of discarded. But this one is just, you know, I think that when you look for shoes in particular, maybe you can have a couple fun ones, but in terms of shoes, getting those that are neutral colors are the best because you could wear them with everything. You know, they're not limited in terms of outfits, and it just makes it so easy. You don't have to think about what shoe to wear in the morning. Just grab and go and you're good to go. So to me, I think some of the neutrals, obviously we saw a ton of black just right now, but also tan, beige, and which is why I got this pair of shoes also in, what is this color called? Oh, it's called the Apricot color. I'm sorry. Because it's just so neutral. And if you all didn't know, these types of color, I guess depending on your skin tone, like for my skin tone, this color actually does lengthen my leg a little bit. It's kind of like an illusion of the eye, you know, because it just kind of continues down. So if you're looking for a little bit of length to your legs, you know, this is a great color to go with. And honestly, the exact same. You got the nice buckle. Again, I've gone for the gold. You have this really nice, comfortable strap on the top. There is give to it, as you can see, right? There is give, and then you can adjust it a little bit. I think there's like another notch here, but I honestly think that the way they have it works perfectly fine. And then, again, this is in the 8 wide. And that really nice fabric stretch that gives you 20% extra if needed. So yeah, really excited about these.
Gone, sun is gone. 1, 2, click and clack, never even looking back. Style is easy, style is free. Just the shoes and just the me. Oh, we're walking on clouds today. Everything's fine.
All right, so the next pair here is a little different style, and I'm actually really excited because this one's a little fancier. You have the same packaging, right? And then, oh, what is this? Foot care. Oh, that's cool. So for this one, it has what's called a foot care cozy insole, makes the shoe fit better. So I wonder if it's just an extra add-on that they give you. And, oh, you got some extra pads for your feet. Always lovely to have, right? You can never have enough. So there's that. This one that we're going to be talking about is a different model. So this is what it looks like, you know, same packaging, nothing special there. But let's go ahead and open it. And I am really excited to see this one. Oh, wow, this is so pretty. Okay, so this is what the shoe looks like in all of its packaging glory. I'm going to take this out so we can take a closer look without all of the paper around. So this one that I chose, it's called the EverLush Bowknot Pointed Toe Heeled Slingback. This one has a sling back, so it's definitely different from the other one. And what I loved and what really drew my attention to this one is the embroidery. Do you see how pretty that embroidery looks? They have this in black. Again, I got black because of its versatility, but they do also offer this in like an ivory. I think that would be really pretty for weddings if you're getting married, if you're a bride, you know, or for your bridal shower. I think this would be perfect. And notice how, let me just bring up the other shoe here for you, that they're different. This one is a lot. See how it's a lot higher or longer in heel. This is the standard, this is the low heeled. So this would be definitely for a more, I guess, fancy occasion. What I appreciate is the fact that, do you see how there is this bottom that it's a square, like larger surface area? It's not like a little pointy heel. I feel like this gives me a little bit more balance, a little bit more grip when I'm wearing it, and it just makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. But also, look at that soft insole. So the thing about this one is that I did ask for an 8.5, but they did send me an 8, so I'm hoping these will fit. I don't think this one comes in a wide version, so it does look a little narrow to me, right? It does, yeah, it does look a little narrow, so I am a little concerned about it fitting well. But in terms of like beauty, in terms of like elegance, in terms of like the bottom, it's like the material feels really good. It's also that nice fabricy material. And then you have that grip on the bottom. You have that insole sort of cushiony area. I'm just gonna really quickly try this to see if it fits, because I really, really love this one. I was the most excited about this one. And it has this little pretty bow detail here, which I think is just so cute. And it has its branding. I believe this is the Cosy Island branding, and then of course the branding over here. So I'm just gonna see. Oh my god, it actually fits. I am so thrilled. It fits. Okay, you know what, for a little bit of a minute I was kind of worried that it wouldn't fit because of like the because of the fact that I have a wider feet. But I think because of this, the fabric, it gives it that stretch. And then let me just look here in terms of details about this particular shoe. Yeah, it says it has non-rubbing, cushioned insole, stable heels, basically what I just mentioned. And then you do have, like I mentioned earlier, these insoles, which I believe you could just like stick it in here and you get some extra padding. So it helps with like foot fatigue as well. Oh no, never mind, I lied. This is not 2.8. Remember how earlier I said that there's two versions of the mule, that it's like, this one's like 2.15 or something, and it has like a 2.8. And this is a lot higher. This is actually 3.35 inches. So definitely higher, you know, great for like gowns, great for fancy occasions. I like how on here it states that the heel has no sinking, no wobble. It's really important. God forbid that I've had so many instances where I've just sunk into like the soil, as I don't know what I was doing walking in soil, but yeah, this is great. So what else is there? Yeah, the bow detail, the anti-slip for the sole, and again, that AeroWeave fabric that gives you 20% stretch, which I think is what is accommodating my wide feet. So I love it. But I think that if you do have a narrow feet, you know, it'll work just fine. See how narrow it is? It's still gonna hug you really nicely, really comfortably. So
Everything's okay, fresh on my feet, looking so sweet, taking the rhythm right to the street, taking the rhythm right to the street, sunlight hidden every stitch, nothing else can make the switch, cotton socks and a
all right, folks, so that concludes the end of this video. I hope you had a good time watching, enjoyed it, and I really honestly hope it was helpful for you. Really being able to find a pair of shoes that's both comfortable and also elegant has been a bit of a challenge for me. I am very, very excited specifically about the Gracelithe Mule, just because, you know, again, like I said, I have wider feet and they fit well and they're also comfortable. One thing I did want to mention, and I was actually really surprised to learn apparently, is that the Gracelithe Mule model, specifically that model, Cosy Island did get granted the American Podiatric Medical Association seal of acceptance. So if you are interested in a shoe that is both elegant, that's both physically and aesthetically pleasing and also comfortable, honestly, I think that does kind of meet the best of both worlds. I do like the fact that it's like wider, you know, so for people like me who have larger feet, it works very well. It's comfortable. And for those who have narrower feet, you can just do the AB size. Heels look great, but often more than not, it's not very comfortable, right? So I am very excited to try the Gracelithe Mule. I'm probably gonna wear that to a wedding coming up in September where we're gonna be having a great time and also celebrating, walking, dancing. So yeah, really excited about that. Anyways, I think that is it for today. So let me know if you have any comments below, any questions. I try to get back to you guys as soon as I can, but if I don't, I do apologize ahead of time. Otherwise, please have a wonderful rest of your day. As always, please stay healthy, happy, and safe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.